What's up MOBSQUAD, MOB back with another Division 2 video, and in this video we're going to be going over the 3 new gear sets coming to the Division 2 on April 5th. We're going to be going over their names and their descriptions, but before we get into that, if you enjoyed this video, if you found it informative, hit that like button, let me know your opinions down in the comment sections below, subscribe for lots more Division 2 content, and let's check out the new gear sets guys. The first one is the True Patriot gear set. So this information was actually released before the Division 2 came out, so a good amount of people have overlooked it or forgotten about it entirely. So this video will hopefully refresh your memories. Now GameSpot had the exclusive on this gear set, so to see the set in action and get a closer look at it, head over to their channel and check them out. A link will be left down in the description below. So currently in the Division 2 we have normal gear, brand sets and soon to come 6-piece gear sets. In my opinion, brand sets give you more of an advantage because you can mix and match pieces and get all different kinds of bonuses. Brand sets also bring a lot of build diversity to the game. Getting a variety of different bonuses is always a good thing. Now when it comes to gear sets, you have to wear a certain amount of the pieces in order to unlock the buffs and debuffs. And this is the case for the True Patriot gear set that is coming to the Division 2. The True Patriot gear set is a support set that comes with 3 different debuffs, those being red, white and blue. Red will decrease the damage dealt by the target, white restores armor per bullet to the player that shot the target, and blue gives an amount of skill haste when hit. And finally, when you have the full set on, you'll get the full flag talent, which is shooting an enemy with all 3 colours of debuffs, also damages other nearby enemies with all 3 colours on them. Now there was no specifics on how much damage we'll have to deal to the enemies and how strong the debuffs will be, but let's hope it won't be ridiculously overpowered or cheesy like gear sets were in the Division 1. So that's one of the gear sets coming to the Division 2 on the 5th of April. I would also like to add that because this set was leaked before the game's actual release, it was definitely subject to change and could be different when it's actually released. Now in my opinion, I am slightly worried about the return of gear sets. Reason being is that the Division 1, they either were way overpowered or extremely cheesy, killing off a lot of the skill gap within the PvP. I have no doubt any of these gear sets that will be released will be absolutely amazing for PvE, but like I said, I have my concerns when it comes to gear sets and PvP. Now moving on to the next gear set, which is called Ongoing Directive. The 5-piece description reads: every 30 seconds all combat resources, grenades, armor kits, special and normal ammo are picked up from an area of 40 meters around the player. This is very much like the perk that you unlock at the base of operations, so you can find loot at your control points. The 6-piece says kills with weapons adds a number of incendiary, explosive or shock bullets to another random weapon slot. So if you get kills with your primary, these special bullets go to your secondary or sidearm. And now onto the last gear set, which is called Hardwired. The 5-piece says enemies that go near the player's place skills, hives, turrets, pulse sensors get shocked after a brief build up with accompanying sparks. The 6-piece says kills by your skills reset all your cooldowns. Repairing a friendly agent from no armor resets all your skill cooldowns. When any skill completes its cooldown or reaches full charges, gain bonus damage and repair to all skills for X amount of seconds. Now reading over these gear set descriptions, a couple of things come to mind. Now I played Division 1, and in Division 1 there was a gear set called Reclaimer, and it came out I believe patch 1.3. It came with a lot of issues. It had explosive bullets, it had incendiary rounds, the explosive bullets staggered you, and stagger always equaled a free kill. You were constantly set on fire by these bullets, there was no cooldown to them, and yeah, Reclaim just caused a massive uproar. It ended up having to be kind of like nerfed to the ground in PvP, where the bullets just really didn't have an effect, which is great. It worked out great, but they still worked in PvE, so it was all good. And I honestly feel that's what they should do with these gear sets. I think a lot of people are going to cringe when they hear shock bullets. Anything that has to do with shocking you is going to trigger the PvP community, because a lot of people see it as being shocked is a free kill, just like being staggered by a grenade is a free kill. In all honesty though, I'm hoping it won't be a 1.8 all over again. Funny enough, the latest patch in the Division 2 was named 1.7. Now 1.7 in the Division 1 was probably the best patch that the game had ever seen. there was the introduction of the Ninja Bike backpack, which brought a lot of build diversity to the game, very much like the brand sets in the Division 2. This made a lot of weapons viable and made it so there wasn't a one set meta. Then it all changed with the patch 1.8 and the introduction of classified gear sets, and I honestly hope they learnt their lesson from the mistakes they made in the first game and don't ruin this game with corny 6-piece sets. Now before I close this video out, guys, I want to help you out. I want to direct you to a community that are great and they really like to help people. They go real in depth with spreadsheets, whether that's over guns, specialists, gear sets, you name it, these guys do it. They go real in depth, they're really friendly and they're always there to help. They are called the Division Academy. I will leave their information and links down in the description below. So guys, if you want help, if you just want to, you know, get talking to people who really know what they're talking about when it concerns anything to do with the Division 2, then hit them up, guys. Links, like I said, are down in the description below. I hope you found this video informative. I hope it helped you out. If it did, smash that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe for lots more Division 2 content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, MOBSQUAD.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Supply room access unlocked.
Been given a second chance.